Plotting a 300-page novel is overwhelming, but you can bypass that initial paralysis if you start by writing exactly one sentence. Usually, a writer sits down and tries to invent the story sequentially. By chapter 3, the lack of structure often causes the ideas to tangle, and the draft is abandoned before it truly begins. Randy Ingermanson designed the Snowflake Method to solve this. As you can see in this fractal diagram, the method follows a mathematical progression. You start with a simple core shape and add layers of complexity to the edges until it grows into an intricate structure. To execute this, you only need two tools: a blank text document and a spreadsheet application. By mapping the structure before writing the prose, you build a complete set of instructions for yourself. You trade the anxiety of the blank page for an engineered roadmap. Step 1 is the core seed. Summarize your entire unwritten book in one sentence, capped strictly at 15 to 20 words. A completed seed looks like this. A rogue physicist must travel back in time to stop an AI from destroying humanity. To function, this sentence must contain 3 elements: a protagonist, an antagonist, and an overarching goal. Avoid using character names or complex world-building details at this stage. The space is too limited for proper nouns. Patiently. This sentence serves as your anchor. Every subsequent plot and character decision you make must directly support this core premise. Now move to step 2, the foundation paragraph. Expand your single sentence into 5 distinct sentences. This is the architectural frame of your story. Sentence 1 establishes the setup, and sentence 5 provides the resolution. As the diagram shows, the single sentence cascades into 5 distinct blocks. The middle 3 sentences, 2, 3, and 4, are dedicated to major plot turning points or disasters. These middle blocks establish the friction and escalation of your story, ensuring the protagonist faces increasing pressure. Completing this paragraph proves the story has a functional beginning, middle, and end before you even begin to draft a single chapter. Step 3 shifts the focus to engineering your primary characters. You will need a 1-page summary for each main cast member. For each character profile, you must define 5 data points: name, motivation, goal, conflict, and epiphany. Avoid writing irrelevant backstory. Limit your character details to traits that directly interact with the 5-sentence plot paragraph you just created. When you define exactly what a character wants and what stands in their way, their resulting actions will naturally generate the disasters required by your plot. Step 4 is the scene blueprint. Open your spreadsheet application to merge your plot paragraph and character cards into a linear timeline. Set up your blank grid with these 4 column headers: scene number, point of view character, what happens, and page estimate. Break your 5-sentence paragraph down into distinct chronological scenes. You must dedicate exactly 1 spreadsheet row to each individual scene. Use the what happens column to describe the action. Avoid writing actual dialogue of the prose here. The goal is to catalog events, not to draft the manuscript. Continue this process until you reach the resolution. For a standard novel, your grid should contain between 50 and 100 individual rows. This spreadsheet converts the creative process into an executable scene-by-scene construction task. On the left is the single 15-word sentence you started with. On the right is a densely packed spreadsheet grid detailing every major turn of your story. You now have a comprehensive architectural blueprint, featuring locked character arcs and a mapped progression for every scene in the book. Close your outline and open a fresh word processor. Reference row 1 of your spreadsheet and begin drafting chapter 1. By defining the destination of every scene before you write it, you eliminate the guesswork that leads to a stalled draft. Commit to the process by posting your 1-sentence summary in the comments.